Yes, HOF. We need Joey to be in that Hall of Fame. It's important. He deserves it.
You do deserve it.
Sir, absolutely.
He is probably the most exciting broadcaster that's on the air now.
He deserves it.
And I've been going out to places, and people have been stopping me and telling me how. I've had dinner with somebody last week who told me that she started listening to Joey the day that poor man fell off the bike and got a concussion, and listens to him the entire night. And in the morning, she takes notes on what you say. And she wakes, when her husband gets up, she gives him a whole report. And that is not enough. He actually bought a Cadillac because of you.
Wow. Joey?
From Martin Cadillac?
From Martin Cadillac.
Unfortunately not from them, but it was a Cadillac because he lives in a different part of New Jersey.
Yeah.
And she listens to you on WKBW because she can't get you on WOR. And then another woman came up and told me how, they all tell me how smart they think
I'm surprised you can get down the sidewalk and make any appointments.
Now remember,
Radio HOF.
Radio
George,
HOF.
come on in. What is it? Because you got to get the right vote, otherwise we're not going to.
Radio HOF?
What is it? Radio
It's
HOF?
radiohof.org.
Why?
Listen, just because your father is dead is not a reason why he shouldn't vote for Joey.
That's right.
Or any member of your family. I mean, they can be immortal if they go there and vote for Joey.
That's right, friends. Vote for Joey, because like me and a couple of friends of mine, like the other night, like we did a home invasion, and the people inside were listening to Joey Reynolds, man. Just before we pistol whipped them.
Yeah, my father would be really happy to know that,
Joey.
that I'm hanging around with a black felon and a bunch of drag queens. That'll bring him back from the grave.
Let's not bring up Henry Gates
My
again.
father was so prejudiced. He should have a beer at the White House every night.
Can you imagine? Now, the only two people there at that beer meeting were the only two that have gone to Harvard are the two black guys. What's the problem here?
You probably liked it because they said this butt's for you. The dinner at the White House that followed it was probably exciting.
After the beer summit?
After the beer thing, yeah.
They said, and
Probably had a food fight.
They said the cop was very upset. They asked him for ID when he got there to the White House. He did not like that.
I want to know who invited Biden. Who invited him? I think he crashed the party, didn't he?
No,
Biden, he did crash it.
Somebody's gonna bust the table.
Yeah, well,
Bud Light?
he was a president.
Bud Light. Our president drinks Bud Light. Come on.
You.
Couldn't drink Guinness. Come on, it's a black beer for black men. Come on.
Guinness.
They're really smart. They would have had Billy Carter.
If he was really a black
Billy
president,
Lillian Carter.
he would have put up a Newport when he was out there. They should have all been smoking too, cigars and cigarettes and weed. I mean, really get down to the issue.
Some lawn darts.
And wearing wigs like you do, just like they used to do in the old when the British colonies were here.
You know what, this whole thing, it's funny that this thing got so much attention and brought so much attention supposedly to race and relations, and yet the real issue here, race is secondary, the real issue here is the intelligentsia versus the idiots. They think that they're smarter than everyone because their IQ is a little higher or they had a little money to go to Harvard, and they're much better than above everybody else if they're not as smart. That was the main issue, because he was like, how dare you stop me for ID? It wasn't about like because you're because you're white. I really think it's IQs and
Well, that's been his cause. I went to a dinner for him last year, and he's a nice guy.
Henry Gates?
Yeah.
That's what the cop said. He said, I like meeting him.
He's a nice man.
And without cuffs, he's
you know,
very nice.
With cuffs, he'll do whatever you want.
I would have put him on that front porch and spread eagle. Never mind ID.
Of course, you're a patriot, so who would spread American Eagle.
Oh!
And don't forget, he's got 5 legs. You know, the cane.
Right.
Is the other one.
Down on all 5.
Now, Sherry is here. Sherry, does Teddy look good in a wig?
Do I?
Teddy looks beautiful.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh boy, are
Doesn't
you
look like
it tonight.
Yes, I'm trying to take it all in. Not literally, but like intellectually.
Now, Lady Clover Honey.
Yes.
Is this a beautiful look?
It works. It does work. You look like a sort of like a Annie.
Annie.
Oh,
aging Annie.
No,
I tell you,
Tomorrow,
He
tomorrow.
looks like little orphan Fanny.
If Ted hits the stage with this look, he's got to call himself Crystal Meth.